everybody. It's Monday. That means Monday Makes with Mariah. That is me. The P is over here. She's in the background on Mondays. Just audio. No visual other than the little...
I'm over here knocking stuff off and...
Sneaky peek you get.
Trying to get my computer going so I can join the live stream.
Yeah, we'd love you to be here. All right, Marty friends, here's the deal. Please do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Otherwise, we do not know that you are here. We like to know that you are here because we're an Arty-friendly bunch. Also, that's how I know that you're here. And then I can say hello to you.
Want to chat you up.
Chat you up. If you're watching in replay, no worries. We love you just the same. We really, really do. Just let us know in the comments below. That's, down here. You'll be able to hit the thing and you'll comment. Say, hey, your hair looks great today.
Boy, that's fishing. Oh.
All right.
It's disgusting, Mariah.
It really was. I'm sorry. Apologies. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
Okay. I'm just.
Okay. So, let's say hello, everybody. Anyway, we are PM Artist Studio. That's P over there. I'm M, and together we are PM Artist
Studio.
There we go. That's the remix.
I have Navy SEALs training here on my computer now. I don't know how
you could use that.
How the hell I go? Okay, we're back.
Thank you, Eddie. Okay.
Usually it's goats.
Yeah, goats. All right. I'm going to say hello to everybody. Keep telling them that I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We've got Ann Webb. Hello, Ann. Anina. Art Curious by MNW. That's Miriam. Bartender's daughter. Leela, right? I couldn't find my thing where I had that written down. But I want to say it's Leela. Tell me if I'm wrong. Becky, Boker, and Carrie. Cookie Wookie, that's Mo. Cynthia, Darcy's here, but she's going to be hanging out in the background because she's cleaning. I like it. We support this. Well, one of us does. Half a PM Artist Studio supports cleaning. Darlene, Diane, Eddie, Estella, Gerald, that's Jerry. Griffin Shell, that's Rhonda. Yonka, Lindsay, Lizzie Jean, Margie, Mark Hines, Paula, Ricky Nordmeyer, SSOS, Star Traveler, that's Linda. The Shelley Studio, that is Margle. Where's Lynn? Silver Granny, Grumpy Gnome. Where's Lynn been? I need to check in with her. Where you at, girl? All right. Oh, image transfer. Very nice. Very nice. All right, much on the plate today. Not just gel plate, but, plate, much on the desk to do today, because here's my thoughts. I'm going to go topside.
I'm going to try to get this down here where I can actually see the chat
because you don't have to be, in the
cranking my neck.
Hey, Margle.
Oh, Eddie said Lynn was supposed to have some sort of surgery.
Oh.
Did you know that?
No, I was not I probably should have known that. Yeah. All right. Well, y'all keep me updated, and I'll reach out to her too.
Mark said beautiful hair, Mariah.
I saw that. Thank you, Mark. Eddie also. I love that my boy crew is, giving me the love.
Hey, mine looks really good too.
She looks like a hot mess. we're both shaggy. This is out of control back here. But anyway.
I don't know. I might grow my hair out.
I don't know that you should do that. Anyway, I'm going topside. Here we go. That's what we're doing today. I also have my light. It's overcast today, so it's just poopy lighting is what we're dealing with. I didn't even think. Yeah, see, that one does sort of help. Don't point it at me like I'm being interrogated, please.
I always say I want to tap dance.
Anyway, I'm trying some new positioning of lighting. That's what this glow is over here, see? Because I needed light coming in on this side. Because even when I was working on...
Somebody wants to know what your pendant is. Oh, that's the one from Erin. Shannon's mother.
I love this.
And gave me that a long time ago. That's the one that Izzy went to school with, and her friend told her it wasn't a real crystal. She was in first grade.
I don't remember that. Anyway.
Hurt her
this
feelings.
is a bead bar. This is a bead that we got in Albuquerque.
Actually, it's reticulated quartz. I didn't know that. Somebody told me that.
Yeah. Anyway, those are the pendants that I got on today. Because my other one's too short. It just hangs down underneath the collar there and kind of chokes me. Okay. Last week we did the
gauze strippers. A gauze stripper.
No, this is an IMPP.
Oh.
Sorry.
Somebody was very excited about that.
You just what little bit?
I think you should do a gauze stripper. You could do all 3 of the.
We do need to do a new stripper set.
And that would be a good one because you've got 3 different ones to choose from.
Well, usually the stripper sets we mix up with other things.
Oh. Well.
We could do like desert cracks. Would be a good one.
Yeah.
In a stripper. Let us know. Come back, comment below. Let us know which, because how many are in a stripper? I think 5. That's what we do.
Anthony says strippers and gauze.
Yeah. Seems right.
Guess they don't have to take off much and it's not heavy.
Okay, could you please just focus on
I told you I was going to be more cheerful today.
Yeah, I told her she was a little poopy last week. And it was noted. And I let her know that it was noted that, she needed to be a little nicer.
I'm nice.
Like
this is nice.
This is nice.
Hello, Cheryl.
Look at that. Isn't that fun?
Laundry day. Oh.
Okay. Let's focus here, people. We got a lot to do. I just wanted to update you on. See, this is my create this book too. Me and the other Mariah. She didn't reply back. She hasn't said that she's watching what I'm doing, but that's okay. She's got a lot going on. That other Mariah.
Ricky, definitely absolutely a gauze stripper.
This lighting is just really bugging me. But anyway, I came back in. I am loving those gel pens. That's these little booger boos that are from Australia. I don't know where. From Aldi. I think I put a link in Amazon with the pens and markers. I think I did. But at least the one that was closest to these that I believe. There we go. That's better. I drew the little black line so it all hooked up. And I just wanted to give y'all a little refresher on, look at how, I'm pretty proud of this confetti. Y'all may think it's silly. I know the one across from me thinks it's very silly. But this sort of stuff.
Sometimes you need silly. I go for silly every now and then.
That's right.
I got some silly over here.
I know.
I'm going to have some silly tomorrow.
But see, these are the little things that I rip out from the book because we're putting it in my Be Creative. Be Creative.
Yeah.
This is the marker one. See, it even says it. Be Creative Marker Journal. Like this because we're using markers. And it doesn't go through. Even though we're doing most things outside of it and then kind of gluing it in. But, just in case. So y'all know. Alrighty.
Hello, Patricia. Got to get this in here. Paula's weeding her waffles. She's not gauzing her stripper. Darcy found her glasses.
Wonderful.
I knew that was all information that you needed to know.
It was. I'm very appreciative of that. All right. So our thing that we've been doing with the, create your book is because we don't love this paper and we're adulting artists and we just need better things. I love that Mariah Elizabeth has this for peoples and children, but this paper ain't for me.
I think it's crap.
It is, but that's okay. It does actually give you some suggestions on what to do in the book about all of that, but here's what we're doing. I thought that this went, because look, create handprints. Place your handprints here. Well, guess what?
Where are you going to put
over
those
there
words?
In Makers, that's the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group.
She's talking very loudly for emphasis.
There is a swap that happened at the beginning of the month, put on by Becky O'Kern. I'm not catching a break today, y'all.
Did you see how quick I got that?
You did, and you handled that, Patricia.
I did.
Appreciate it. Okay, so there was the hand swap, and some of y'all are even meeting up in person. Miriam got to meet her person in IRL. Some other folks, I don't want to mention who they are because they're in Makers, and I know Miriam posted her stuff everywhere, so I felt like that was okay to say. But But the other folks, yeah, meeting up and swapping their hands. Here's my hand. If y'all don't know about these little things, this is those postcards that I tell y'all to ask for every once in a while because we have, a couple hundred-ish.
A box full.
Yeah. And then just when we think that we're running out of them, then it's like we find the other box because there were 2 boxes. So it swaps out, and I'm like, oh, we do have more. Anyway, if you want some of those, just place an order and let me know that you like some of these postcards. They're wonderful. They see that finish on them. Now, don't get distracted by the shiny. I'll tell you about that here in just a second.
Now, Sophia, I have to say this. Did Mariah mention IG collabs? If not.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Okay, good call. What she's talking about is my designers. Hello, designers. Talking just directly to you. That if you are posting content on the Instagrams, IG, go over to our design group, and I have explained how to collab with PM Artist Studio. The main thing that I have, my main request there is please make sure that your designs or PM Artist Studio, any of the, PM Artist Studio stuff is clearly shown. I will not accept the collaboration if I don't go, oh, that's this stencil here, or that's this stamp here. That needs to be very clear. Yes.
Question, and it's important.
Okay.
Mark Hines wants to know if the Valentine stamps and stencils can get delivery this week if they order them today.
Probably.
Most likely.
And put in the right address, Mark. I'm not being mean. I'm just, reminding you.
That's really great if you put down the address where you want them to go.
Yeah, well, and sometimes it happens, but yeah, got to remember that. But yeah, place your order today. I bet we can get it out, most likely. Just put a real nice note in there.
Oh, Cynthia's mailing her hand out today, and then her hand is going to carry the crafter.
I am not mailing my hand. I did not sign up for the swap.
She's keeping hers.
I personally don't like to give out my things.
Are you putting it in your book?
I am. Because it's
Are you going to make a pocket for your book?
Well, it's part of my prompt. See? Create your hand press. It's going to go in here. This is my Mariah Elizabeth prompts. And this is the Maker's Color Combo. See it? Now,
See it?
See it? I did take the little square out of here that indicates the metallic because I got a plan for this. I have plans for this, y'all. It's going to be part of the thing because I want the hand to hold this because we're going to use the hand in the color combo, but I want to have, representation because you can download this. Now, yours is going to have all the other stuff. Got to have some graphic design skills to, get it to this point. But that's what I wanted. And, so the grid, I have grid here, but I am also thinking about using the heart stamps in the way that P used them yesterday because not only is it gritty, but it's hearty. I expect laughter in the chat, please, because I'm going to get it from this one. Okay. I'm just telling y'all what I want.
It was just taking a little while for that to process there, Mariah. Sometimes you just expect instant results, and I have an old brain, and there are many circuitous routes it must go before it actually gets to the point where it says, oh, yeah.
That was funny. She's processing it all. Okay, so.
And now, Lizzie Jean wants to know what paper people use for their hand. Well, Mariah used old Christmas cards.
Yes,
stock.
or postcards.
Yeah,
now,
they're
yeah, and like I said, I don't have one that is.
I can't believe you don't.
I know.
You want me to fetch one for you?
Yes, please. I should have
just
one.
Just a minute, I got to move the bridge table. So. It'll take.
But yeah, this is pretty thick stuff. See, look at that. See. And then P, okay, let me talk about how this was prepped, because there's a couple of things. Actually, there's 3 different things happening here with this here hand. I'm going to turn that up a little bit. I think that the lighting is good. Y'all let me know. I feel like it is. I'm just, this overcast business always messes with me. So, gesso matters. And let me tell you why gesso matters. Because U.S. Art Supply is a very reasonably priced gesso. I don't particularly love it because it does this shiny business, which is more paint-like to me than it is gesso. Gesso, to me, personally, should have a more matte and build-up surface in order to put stuff on it and stay there. This doesn't give me that security that I think that, you know, and it's just that weird slicky business that it's like a gloss gesso. I don't love that, personally. Anyway, that's this side, this business. Then she used just what? The golden open on the first layer of this side. And she got a little goopy thing there, and then I picked at it. That's my fault. That was not her fault. That was mine.
I'm going to go into the bathroom and talk to this situation. Oh, actually, I'll go.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Phone calls, y'all. Phone calls. All right. So first layer of this was the golden open. It took forever to dry. White paint works, you know. It's just, you know, one of those things. It works. I recommend like a matte because if you're wanting things to stick to the surface of it, like that's important. The second layer of this was done with this here business. This is very pricey paint. It's fancy, but it is lovely. And it has a vanilla smell to it. And the vanilla smell is still there. And we've had this for at least 3 years, I think. Very fancy business. Stuart Simple business. Smells like vanilla. It works well. That's kind of just prepping the hand because I really wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do. Now, one thing I am going to do, hey Joni and hey Mimi. Did I miss anybody else coming in? Hey Jesse and Cheryl and Kathy. Okay, I think I got most people that have come in. Sorry, I'm just kind of focused here. So one side of the hand, because part of the whole thing is that you were to decorate both sides. So I'm going to follow those instructions. Some instructions I'm not going to follow. I'll let you know which ones. That's one of them. One side, I think what I want to do here is, this is why I have the 3 colors. And look at how well, look at that. And I just so happen to have them. Now, are they spot on exact? No, but that doesn't matter. They're very close. And for the purposes of this, we're calling them fuchsia, purple, and turquoise. That's what we're doing. Now, I want to have these stay together. I want to, okay, which side of the hand? Because this is important. See, now we're thinking about.
Could you just shut that off for me, please? I every time I take it off the thing, it dies.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's on silent, at least. So if you plug it in, and it just goes silent.
Thanks. Technology.
Okay. So I have this cool idea where we're going to do the 3 versions of it, and then we're going to cut it up and like piece it together. Pretty excited about that. Okay. I want to.
All right, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, you know, I'm going to get a new phone. I may just have to bite the bullet and pay full price.
Oh. Becky would like me to let y'all know that in the swaps, they are guidelines. They are not rules. That's kind of how I feel about all rules.
Absolutely. You know, you can do your dog's paw. You know.
Hands.
Your
whatever.
Alligator.
Okay, see, and the more I touch that, the worse it gets. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that. Alrighty, let's get started on this first part. Or do I want... Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this cut out and ready, but I'm not going to glue it down until it's done because I'm going to do more arty mixed media-ish things to this side, and I don't want to muck up this business.
I think that is a really brilliant plan, Mariah. I would have already cut it up and glued it down and
then been
said,
irked
"Oh,
about.
dadgummit, look at this crud on the back now."
Yes. Okay, so here's our...
Lindy K and Sean Designs, hello. She's
Right. So I'm going to hold these
painty
together
people.
because it's important. Yeah. There we go.
And Rhonda said if you slant it, you'll have less paper waste.
Oh, yes. You mean... Well, all right. That's
Yeah, I
fine.
don't think that that's gonna like be a real thing because
Nah.
she's got some ideas about how it's gonna go together, and that's not gonna work.
Yeah, I'm just gonna... We're gonna stick with that.
And they're already like
Yeah.
scrap paper anyway.
Yes, this was all found.
Izzy probably had. No, we know that those aren't hers. She has a tendency to cut right out of the middle.
Yeah, there's way too much paper still available. That isn't, tiny, tiny.
Thanks, Mo, for putting that in. I just requested, and I probably shouldn't say this. I'm not going to say it because Mariah will be ugly and say ugly things to me. She doesn't say them to you when we're on camera, but she says them to me later.
Wow.
And sometimes she kicks me in the shin when she does.
Wow, that is not true. That is...
I'm trying to get
Yeah.
generate a little sympathy here.
When the...
Eddie says tracing 101.
we like to be thorough with the
Yes,
information.
thank you, Mo, for putting those in there. We hope that satisfies everyone's desire for. Eddie, that is really, he says senior bus.
Mm-hmm.
Paula got a good chuckle out of that.
Okay.
Wow, Mom Guilt 101.
Yeah.
She does steal my candy. Did I mention that? I think I already mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't even leave me some. I was so generous with her.
She was.
I got a box of chocolates for myself for Valentine's because I didn't know if, I'd been a good girl and anybody was going to get me any. High probability not.
She's pre-Valentine.
So, yeah, you want to do that because you don't want the rush on. And you never order chocolates in the summertime. You always order chocolates in the wintertime. So I got my cool little, I'll have to show you the box tomorrow. It's very cool. It's quilted metal tin. Anyhow, I picked out all of the dark chocolate for Mariah.
She did.
Because that's just the kind of person I am.
And also that she doesn't
Even
like...
after she ate all of my milk chocolate.
There we go.
Oh, I have bigger scissors than that. Hey, Sophia, I found the tissue. Did you already say that?
I haven't, because I think I'm going to utilize it for, shadow business. Is just crazy.
And Becky said clipping
for
them together was
on
brilliant.
the other side. Thank you. I did put some thought into this. Which y'all know that.
And she's using metallic clips so she can, secure them to the wall. And then she'll be
Well,
able
they were just the ones that were close to here, so that's why I used them. And I'm not being so particular. I'll trim this up. I'm hoping that, everything matches up fairly decently. Yeah, we're not going to obsess about all that. I'll obsess about it later.
Yeah, she will. And
We're
I'll
just
have
not
to
gonna do
listen
that
to
right
it.
now.
It's just, like the hair situation.
The hair.
Eddie says you're always very thorough, Mariah.
Thank you, Eddie.
Oh, there's hello, Gray. Did we say hello to Gray?
Hi, Gray.
And Becky did her hand in the Vulcan salute.
I can't do that. I have to hold my fingers. Like that. They don't. This doesn't. Yeah. Izzy can do it, though.
She can. It's just amazing.
Yeah, so can her daddy. But I don't have that. Okay. apologies. I would have had this done, but I really didn't know that I was gonna like this. I had thought about it. I won't, because I don't like to subject y'all to, you know, some of this stuff. And like Eddie said, oh, see, that was a bad idea. There's magnets on the back, so they were clinging onto my scissors.
You know, Eddie, it's funny that you mentioned that because Sophia sent some other stuff that is the equivalent of tea bag paper, which I'm going to tote that out tomorrow during Tweaky Tuesday. I'm on my second cup of coffee, Wendy, so you better look out. I have an appointment this afternoon and I have to be, like, awake.
With it.
Okay.
But look at that. Got 3 things cut in one go. You may ask, okay, well, why was that important? What's the plan here? Well, the plan is that now I want to cut this up. I don't know what our feelings are.
I think you should wave it.
Like, you know, wave like this? Or
yes, Sophia,
wave
tissue
like
text
this?
is what you...
You know, what kind of wave? Like, do you want it horizontal, or vertical?
I think you should horizontal it because your fingers are vertical.
Okay.
That'll, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you sent me some other stuff too, Sophia. The kind of paper that Izzy uses, it's like coffee filters. We haven't hooked her up with that. Usually that requires adult supervision, and it can get kind of...
I try to make this as interesting as possible, because, you know, we're doing this.
Well, just remember not to cut at your joints, because you'll lose a finger there, sweetie. Don't want to lose any fingers.
I don't want to lose any fingers on this project.
I applaud your decision here. This is lovely.
Paper.
Now remember that thumb is a digit also.
Yeah, I know. I'm coming at it. Hold, please.
Okay, so Savannah ordered something and it should be coming today. I don't know what it was. I missed out up there.
There we go. Look at that. That looks fun. Okay. Dippy do. Da,
yeah. It's kind of an upside down finger.
Alrighty. Now. Good.
Excuse me. And Sophia says it's a good way to use those water reactive pens we all have and forget we own.
There we go. Okay, now we got all our pieces. We're going to save that for later.
This is kind of puzzly.
I
like it. I wish I'd thought of this.
Save it.
I want to do it, but no, I can't do it because then they would just think I was copying Mariah's.
Well, you said you were going to do a hand, but you just didn't get to it.
I didn't get to it because I was busy decorating hearts for my cards.
Okay, we have found the Swedish tracing paper.
Yay!
Very exciting. Also, if y'all send us things, this is the way to do it.
Yeah, because then you get credit for sending it like that when you put notes inside a baggie.
100%. Because I told Pete, I was like, I'm quite sure that Sophia left us notes on what was what, and we kept them with the thing.
And I found it on my second try.
Yeah. So.
It wasn't in the first one, but.
Love the information, and then we knew because there were other bags in there, and it had Sophia's name on it. So.
Yes.
And now we know her handwriting. So, I'm going to give that back to P. I have a couple pieces out here already. Boom, 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 boom. Now, one thing that I wanted to do prior to get back to the hand here. What's at hand? We don't want to lose this.
Don't worry, Sophia. We'll remind you. I understand about that.
What I want to do here is I have, for one, I have the little postcardy thing, which I may put on the back of this just so it's a little more sturdy. That cat. The other thing I want to do here. Okay, so I wanted to indicate, hey. Nonsense. Kitty.
Do you want me to fetch him?
Uh-huh.
Is he scratching on your leg?
Well, he's thinking about it. He's getting into position to do so. I have a new marker, and I'm very excited that I have a new marker. See, look at that. Brand new. We're going to get it going. Because I wanted this postcard to be a little bit more fancy, but also to commemorate. This is my commemorative postcard for the very first Maker's Color Combo January 2025. This is my commemorative. Yeah, it's coming. Don't worry. Sorry. I should have done that. I know. Kitty.
I kissed him.
This is usually our morning, like, the cat's on, like, a schedule. He does his morning rounds. And he goes, lays in our bedroom.
But when he hears us talking out here, he thinks we're talking to him. I thought about starting that stupid pen for you, Mariah, and then I thought, you know, once you start them,
yeah,
they have a limited shelf life. So,
I'm going to indicate that, so see, we have black. I mean, obviously, there would be white. We're gonna, oh, I wanted that to be a little cleaner, but let's go.
Oh, Wendy wants you to shake it, baby.
Okay. Yeah, see, now it's spurted. I knew I was going to do that.
Oh, it did blurb?
It
did. Oop.
That's all right. Okay, look at that. That's metallic. That's metallic gold.
It is a good one.
Then I also have a metallic silver. I think Deb sent this to me. Let me know. I can't remember exactly. Pretty sure Deb did, though. See, I should write things on the thing that says from so-and-so. Look at that.
Well, lucky for you, Cheryl, 9 a.m. Mine get me up at 5.
Okay, now, mark making element grid. We got, I don't know that I'm going to use this, but I feel like I'm going to use it because I also would like you to hook me up with your Caran Dash.
Watercolor?
I think I'm going to try a couple of different things. Do you think I should do the watercolor ones or the other ones?
Well, are you going to put water on it?
No, I don't. I really don't want the water ones. I want the others. Do you have those accessible?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, don't remove my sticky thing from the back.
Wouldn't dream of it. No, I don't want the metallic. But actually, I'll take them out.
Oh, sorry.
I want the big one. I want the big colorful set.
Oh, here.
Basically, what I need is...
I forgot I had those.
Poo-poo.
Oh, whoa.
I need a purple, a fuchsia, and a turquoise. Do you have that?
Oh, so you don't want the whole package here?
No.
Oh, just a sec. I have to close my computer for a sec.
But here, look, because we've got gold,
okay, so you want fuchsia?
I'm going to indicate copper.
What color? Turquoise?
Yeah, turquoise, fuchsia.
Well, I've got two candidates for turquoise here. Okay. I don't. I've got light turquoise and I've got
We need that darker one. Just put that light one back. Why is there...
And purple. Do you want...
She said there was a reason.
Red violet or blue violet?
More, here, look. Blue violet. I think this is more of a blue violet versus the, even though if I had my druthers, it would be more the mulberry. Yeah, that's the one. Mulberry color. All right. So here,
now I'm going to wait for you to give those back to me.
Okay, well, hold on. See, it's darker, but I like the darker one better. I like that. Ooh, yes, see, that's pretty good. And I think that is also very good. Look at us with our commemorative
card that's going to fit in the pocket.
Is this exciting everyone else? Like, seriously, I love this sort of thing. I
don't know,
it's silly, but this is like sort of swatching, but like with purpose. And then we get to show people this cool thing that we made. And it's like, isn't this lovely?
Swatching with purpose.
Swatching with purpose.
Y'all write that down somewhere.
I want to write something at
It's
the
not
top.
just random swatching.
No, it's not random. And it's not silly.
Silly swatching. No silly swatching here. Say that fast 3 times in a row.
Swatching with purpose. Okay. I had to get those because they were going to cause some issues. All right.
Eddie says he's loving this.
All right.
And Lindsay says it's exciting.
Now.
And hello, Lee.
What I want to do here is I want to take a little snippet of this. Because this is fun.
Oh. Well, our kitty doesn't think he's been fed unless he has wet food.
No, he's
And we haven't found a dispenser that's, non-human that works for that.
I got purpose here. Y'all just, don't get worried about what I'm doing here. Now, these are the Artex acrylic markers. I love that it says high adhesion. I hadn't noticed that prior to that. That's
high adhesion?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm looking for in a marker.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
Yeah. So this is Yupo. This is one of our stencils, even though this is not technically a stencil quite yet at this moment, even though it seems that a stripper set might be in the very near future.
Thank you, Cheryl. I shall check it out.
Remember, y'all gotta let me know.
Oh, the waves look like the letter M. Okay. Well, I'm sure that was just a subconscious, subliminal occurrence.
For me, Mariah, and Mariah Elizabeth. Okay, like that. That's good. Boo, 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 doo, boo. The reason I am cutting this up, this is an IMPP. One of these days we will have more IMPP packets. So, keep an eye out for those. The stack is building up. Although I did liberate this from the thing. Sorry.
I have quite a few over here. Mine are all slightly used.
Mm-hmm.
I love them in all their little different forms because I used them on my collage that I was making. Well, my master board that I'm making. You need to stay tuned because I will debut it tomorrow. Cynthia's swatching her new markers.
Wonderful. Okay. Love this.
And Paula said that Carrie has been doing some lovely reviews of those markers.
He has indeed. Okay, now I'm a little sad about this. If I would have thought about this.
And Lizzie says, what is the side mission?
All right,
They're too expensive. Are these expensive?
It depends. Some people, and Carrie made some great, I did watch a video. I didn't comment. Sorry, Carrie. I got distracted. I haven't watched the full thing, but I did watch that part where he said, and I agree with this. And it was a really good way that he brought about thinking about it, which is, yes, they probably might seem expensive as a set, and of course they're going to be priced differently all over the world, and so depending on where you are, that may or may have a an effect on the price.
Well, I don't know if I agree with what you're doing right now, but I guess it doesn't really matter.
It'll make sense here in just a second, but I did want to address this because I really think this is and I enjoyed how he talked about it, which was that, hey, if this is a $60 set, well, there's 60 markers in there. That means each marker is $1. That's not terrible. Try to find a Posca for that much.
You can't even buy colored pencils for that.
So, your value is in the amount. And then whenever Carrie first did his review, he was like, well, one of the things that he pointed out is that there are some colors that are very similar.
Should have left that one edge on there so you could put glue on it.
Hold on, lady. We'll get there in just a second. We'll get back to that here in just a second. I'm on the marker thing.
Oh, they're nearly 100 euros. But if you get 100, then that's $1 a piece.
Well,
right?
see, again, this is because I think, obviously I would assume that there's a distribution company here in the States, and that's probably one reason it comes in cheaper. Plus, it's just, who knows. But those things matter, and it depends on which kind of country that it's coming into and what they decide to put as, yeah. Anyway, not going to get into that too much. Got thoughts on that, but that's a different channel. That ain't this one. Okay, so multiple colors. You can get these cool... That's my mom. She thinks I'm funny sometimes.
One of the problems with my sense of humor is it's really kind of what do I want to say? Dark.
Dark, yes. So you can see here, and I know again this is very like kitty-like, very kawaii, kind of cutesy stuff, but I really do sort of enjoy that sort of thing. But one of the things that Carrie pointed out is that, these sets are kind of anime based. So it's nice that you have those different colors that you can then blend into one another without having to, really work at it between two colors. You then have the third for the middle blend. That's the best way that I can describe that. Anyways, hopefully that put some of that into perspective.
And what do these last a long time? Are they really like primo? Because I know those ones we got it Tuesday mornings. Good Lord, those have lasted like forever. They last a lot longer if Izzy doesn't get into them.
That's true. If you don't have a 7-year-old, putting the pink to the,
pedal.
And also wanting to use the acrylic markers on boxes. I told her no.
And cover the side.
I told her no. Because here's the thing about craft paper. I know this just even from the craft envelopes that we send to you guys. Like when we send out orders and you just order stencils, we usually send them out in those craft envelopes. Well, the Sharpie type markers that I utilize to write names and, please do not bend on there because I do that. That is my handwriting. Each and every one of y'all gets a little bit of my doop doop. It eats those markers up. Paper is hard on things. And so I told her she could not use these on the box because it will just mess up that lovely little brushy tippy thing that we got going on there. Here, let me show you the pink.
No, yeah, you can just guarantee you that the pink in every set is going to be like smushed.
I don't know if this is the pink. I told her she could only have one pink. I gotta find the right pink.
All right, now they're talking about these Thule art paint pens. And Darcy says she has some that have muted colors.
I don't know about those. Here.
And Miriam says there's a special paper for markers. Well, didn't we have some of that?
Well, yeah, that's what my book is.
That's what the book is. It's kind of crappy. Hello, Juliet.
There.
Baby.
So, actually, it isn't as bad as I thought, but you can tell that middle one, the darkest one, has had a little more abuse than the others. Anyway, that's a little side note for y'all. Okay.
Yours are all on their side.
Yes.
So they should be getting equal moisture from
See?
both ends.
These are them down here. And I kept them in their little container. And then just made sure that, I put them the cap end in. And they hold in place pretty decently.
Lizzie Jean says the Thule art are amazing. She's had some forever. We don't know about those.
I can't speak to their longevity. Because we have not had them that long.
Are these Thules?
Oh, good golly. Hold on. Now I...
Tooli.
Hold on. I made the camera angry.
Oh. And he says he keeps all of his on the side.
Let's see if it comes back. See if I go... Let's do this. And then let's go top view. Oh. Why are you being such a poop head lately, camera?
Well, those look pretty good. Oh, those are the new ones. She hasn't had a run at those.
Yeah.
I can tell because they're still pointed.
Yeah.
Boy, Becky, she doesn't ask for much.
What is she saying?
She wants her beanbag with her name embroidered on it. A beanbag. She's not up for the hard chair or the padded chair or whatever. She wants a beanbag. Okay. I don't know what it means without fog.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
York, Maine just had a 5.9 earthquake.
Wow.
It was felt as far south as Boston. Holy moly.
Come on. It's like it's thinking about it. And then...
Lizzie Jean's hollering at Brad.
Well, I mean...
That doesn't mean, he may be...
Yeah.
Otherwise, he may be making stamps.
Yeah, he might.
And Idaho just had an earthquake. Whoa. Yes. Eddie, are you in Boston? And Miriam loves the black paper. Oh, you're back. Ooh. You're not. That's terrible.
Thank you.
That's what it looks like when I'm looking through my glasses and I need to clean them up. Oh, that's what she was yelling at Brad about.
Yeah. No. There's my phone. My phone.
I think my overhead, I don't have it. We just have one and we switch it back and forth here. She's using mine. She broke it. It didn't happen on my watch.
There we go. Now I decided to talk through it. It's very confused because I have multiple phones and I think sometimes it does get a little like, which phone am I looking for? Where am I?
I'm hoping it's not because we had mine over there.
No, because that's your phone.
Oh, okay.
That's a whole different account. But these phones are all connected to my account. Very complicated. Because it all has to be on the same Apple thing. Anyway, all right, we're back. Look at us.
Okay, Fabs Crafts and More says the main earthquake has been reported as a 3.8.
Okay, where were we at? We covered all the marker stuff.
You're back.
Any other questions regarding the marker stuff?
I'm still waiting for you. Mine looks black.
Okay, well, it'll be a second.
Okay.
You can hit your live button or whatever, and then you'll be live.
This is very true.
Okay.
And fishing and other things, Eddie.
I don't know.
Okay, so was felt in Boise.
All right, so if I would have thought about this prior to printing this out, I would have moved this text up. But we're going to do something a little bit fun here. Hopefully I can, This is literal cut and paste.
I'm watching. Total fascination here. I don't know why you just don't glue something over the top of it. Or paint it. That's what I'd do.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have a window.
I do. You are correct about that, Patricia.
Mm-hmm. I could
Mm-hmm.
tell because of the green in the background.
She's so observant.
I am. I'm spot on today.
All right, here's the other thing.
Second cup of coffee does wonders.
And this is just me as a graphic designer person living in the world. And I notice this a lot. And part of it is I think it's one of those things you just, when you do something so often and that becomes sort of your job, you're like overly aware of these sorts of things that probably most people just carry on, no big deal. But spacing between lines is a huge thing for me. Like, I just, it gets me. It gets me a lot.
Me too.
And it's funny because, like, if you use Canva or any of those type of design to, that have things already designed out for you, I don't understand why the starting point of some of their fonts and text blocks that they have done have such wide spacing between lines. That really gets me.
Well, I can tell you why, Mariah.
What's that?
From an English person's point of view, it's for making notations and corrections in your on the paper.
If I'm creating a postcard or a flyer or something like that, I don't expect that sort of thing to be happening.
Well, I was just throwing it out there,
But I do,
hey, if they were handing it off and it was still an R&D, and they were sending it around, there'd be room for people to make notations and corrections and
Okay. But there we go. All right, I'm getting things goopy. Apologies for that, but spacing is rocking, y'all. Now, I don't really care about the little window because we're going to glue this to a postcard situation anyway. Something to note about Yupo. It glues down pretty well. You got to leave it alone. Art glitter glue is a good one. It doesn't always work. Just keep that in mind. But there we go. Now we got that. We have... Okay. Sometimes if you come after that glue a little bit with the eraser, it'll... There we go. Clean that up.
Paola loves that you're using a postcard for the color combo, Mariah.
Oh, but this is like just stage 1 of color combo. And I want to write something up here. Y'all think about what would be fun to write up here. I mean, maybe we just put the date that I actually made it on the stream. That might be kind of fun. But yeah, that could be a thing. And then here we go. We're gonna glue it down there. And see now, little window doesn't even necessarily make a who's it, what's it.
Wow.
What's up?
I'm just reading what people are saying.
Okay. I'm gonna glue
That's
this down
interesting,
now.
Lizzie Jean.
I'm gonna glue it down.
Oh, wow. You're just going to do the whole thing? I was just going to do a little patch over.
Well, I'm making it more substantial, including it to one
No,
of the,
okay. So it needed a little
postcard things, yeah.
Eddie says handiwork, Mariah.
Thank you.
And Lizzie Jean used to be, I guess, an editor. I don't know.
Mm.
But they used to have to cut the words out.
Oh, back in the day, yeah. Like cut and paste was a literal thing.
Yeah, I still use that.
She does. Just watch her write her stories.
Yeah, I cut them out and tape them together.
Okay, that looks pretty good. Gonna finish this up by,
It's 10:55.
Okay. Thank you. Just want this to look like it was drawn. So I like that whole idea of like a sketched edge. I didn't trim that corner. There we go. All right, any thoughts on what we should write at the top?
Not yet.
Okay.
I think you should wait until you finish because you might do some other things.
Okay.
And you do still have room at the top there to add to it.
Yeah.
You know, if you have another media, just make it kind of skinny.
Yeah, and I was thinking about even, because we are using the markers, I just want to, you know, mark the moment. So this is the darkest pink that I have. We're going to put a little swatch of that there. We need a purple. I don't necessarily have a... That one's bothering me. Okay. I think we're going to go with the Sharpie one, because I believe this purple's going to be closer than perhaps with the other. Yeah, see, look at that. That's good. And then turquoise, we don't have... actually, there is a turquoise in the Sharpie.
Oh, that's pretty funny, Miriam.
That's pretty good.
She said, hand it to me. I'll fix it for you.
Oh, look at that. That was almost spot on. But see, just a fun way to kind of swatch things and get an idea. And maybe this would be like before you even started your color combo, you could test them out. Now, obviously, different printers are going to do it differently. Again, I don't think it's worth obsessing about as far as, oh, well, the color isn't, you know, exactly. We're in the ballpark, and I feel very good about this. This makes me very happy. Hopefully it makes y'all happy.
Me too.
Yay, Patricia's being very supportive. Love it. I'm gonna get those little edges there. Oop, oop. Okay. Putting this off to the side. Now we're gonna get to the hand. Got an hour to do the hand. I think we can do this. Got a little piece there. Now I think what will be fun. Okay. Remember, we're gonna glue our color pieces to the back side here. So we're not gonna obsess about, you know, the crazy. That was more just me telling myself that I'm not gonna obsess about that. Need to put this away. Is that scaring anyone? Okay. We want...
I don't know what color cubes means.
They are kind of a cool product. I have many a time probably like gone out and like looked at them to buy them. A lot of artists use them, especially like content creators, because a lot of people.
Oh, is it a product or a thing?
It's a product, so it's pretty nifty. You buy these boxes, and I think they have do they say the Pantones on them? I don't know if all of them have exact Pantones or not. They're like a Pantone product. But then there's like a picture on it. And then it gives you like 4 or 5 colors that are utilized in that photograph. But then it gives you like a... Basically, it's like a prompt of, hey, here's the color combos that were utilized in this.
I can see why some people would want that. I wouldn't want that.
No, that is not. Like,
I would find that annoying as crap.
I am very drawn to that. I think it's cool. I like how they do the color. It just feels good. She's making gestures.
Okay.
Now, what I want to do here, and I think will be pretty cool.
Now, do you want some? Oh, you're going to use the ones that you have the colors.
Do we hair. Okay, here's some thoughts. Now, this is where you start getting deep into a project. And I, in particular, sort of care about, all right, well, do I want to keep them in this particular order? Do I like the purple next to the pink and then the pink next to the blue? Or do I want the purple, blue, pink?
Well, it's a good thing that you really didn't want these because they don't have like turquoise in the...
Pink, purple. I think we're going to go pink, purple, turquoise. That makes the most sense to me.
Okay, you're going to have to just use those that you've got over there because in the watercolors, they don't have those colors.
I'm happy with this because I'm not watercoloring. And in fact, I'd rather them stay in place because I want to get a good sort of rubbing situation and us, you know.
Okay, well, now you might try, I don't know. Because remember, I've only used the, do they work good?
It's an interesting sound, isn't it?
Well, that green thing that you're working on there really doesn't do anything for me as far as...
hand down.
Can I give you a black piece of paper?
How about that?
That would make me a lot happier than that.
Here. No, I'm good.
Green background.
I'm good.
It's bothering me. Oh. Oh, that's okay, too.
Is that okay?
Now that you don't have white on white.
Okay.
Okay, Big Mopar just came in.
Hey, Dawn.
Hi, Dawn. Okay, The Color Cubes by Sarah Renee Clark. I don't know if that's...
okay.
Is that who you're talking about, Mariah?
Oh, I think there are different ones.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure Pantone has one. Or maybe that was something special years ago, but...
And Cheryl says that color theory wasn't... We don't do color theory here. We do color facts. We've already theoried it out and sorted the facts and the...
Yeah.
And the theory.
Yeah. We even have a sticker.
Yeah.
It's official.
She said that's just the color cube she knows.
Okay. Look at that. How about that? Color combo frottage. Could really give me a hand. Okay. Thoughts, feelings. What do we want to do here?
Well, you're gonna have to put it so that
Maybe
so
we
that
do this.
You get the longer fingers involved.
Longer fingers involved. Indeed. I like that. Okay.
Hello, Dawn.
Now, just to make things interesting.
Well, of course we do.
Well,
frottage to the hand. Yeah, I know, and we're talking about, if you were in France or something, frottage means it has different meanings in different...
Yeah.
All
right, are we gonna get... All right, I think that's good. That's good. We're going to use the Mart Craft Glue PVA. Love this stuff. Super cheap. Also depends on where you are at in the world, but I think for most places, very reasonable.
Jean says they're mummified, all gauzy.
Yes. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. I just don't want this to be like gluey. Because remember, this is... Oh, and it worked beautifully. This is the Swedish tracing paper. And by the way, I did find some on Amazon. I don't know if this is the exact same stuff as Sophia, but that Sophia sent to us. But I think it is actually Swedish. So I felt like that was the right brand versus the kind of ones that were like off-brand and, you know what I'm saying. So I put that in the paper, our paper recommendations over there on the Amazon store.
Maritza, hola.
We appreciate any usage of our affiliate links.
And Lizzie Jean wants you to use a glue stick.
Oh.
I don't want you
that.
to do that.
No, actually, that is not a terrible idea.
It's not going to stick.
Well, that's because you fight with your glue sticks.
I hate glue sticks.
She don't understand the ways of the glue stick.
I do not.
They make her angry.
I can't. I can use up a glue stick in one afternoon.
And it still not
because I
stick.
like lots of glue.
And it still doesn't stick to her
And it still doesn't stick. And it, you know, it just looks gobby.
It's a user error. It's not the... Okay, I will. What's interesting is... Okay, there we go. Let's say I was having better luck over on that other side. That doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense, but there we go.
Paula says glue sticks. She loves glue sticks.
All right, are we going to go...
Hey, you're either a glue stick lover or you're not.
We're going to go pink.
There's no any in between, you know. Oh yeah, I can use a glue stick.
Fuchsia. Our fuchsia is at the top. I got some ideas about what to do about this other business here. Okay.
I don't know if now's the time to glue it down.
Do you not?
I don't.
What else are we going to do to this?
Well, I think that's what you should determine before you start, you know, making some...
Oh, I got an... Oh, okay.
Time out.
Ideas, y'all. Ideas. And I agree with that you shouldn't glue it down until you are very sure that you have done all the things you need to do, because we may want something underneath this. And there's just nothing worse than when you have something glued down.
Carrie brings up something that's important here. Okay. Are you putting it down color side to seal it in?
Oh.
Yeah, because once you start brushing stuff over the top of that, it's going to move about the cabin ever so slightly.
But these are the crayon ones. They don't really...
It does not matter. Okay. There's some waxy stuff in there that when you use glue and rub on it, as you're going to have to in order to get that stick to stick.
You rub on it, and then you rub on it.
Yeah.
All right, y'all know where I'm going with this. We need a little...
Now, bit. Cynthia says that the Scotch brand permanent glue stick is awesome.
Yes.
Juliet says, no, she can't stick down a darn thing with a glue stick either. She used another word, but I'm trying to be proper on here. Mariah has admonished me multiple times to use my
that
nice light.
Green wasn't part of our... There we go. That's really what I needed.
Okay.
I'm leaving the green behind.
Ooh-hoo, or Prit.
Yes, Prit.
Wendy loves her ooh-hoo stick.
Oh, there's
And Lizzie Jean says Walmart glue pen and gear.
Dark.
And then gear works well.
Okay, we like this.
I'm just going to get out my mixed media and I'm going to put a whole lot of it down there.
Okay.
And you best rest assured it's going to stick.
Alrighty, Patricia.
Just giving my 2 cents worth there, Mariah, trying to be, you know, involved and excited.
You are, and I like it. Good job today. I'm going to give you a gold star.
I want chocolate.
She would like chocolate. She should exchange.
I don't want any gold stars.
Okay,
I don't want flowers either.
This is the purple that I love, but this is not the purple. Let's discuss why. This one has more red in it. We're going with the purple, which is like a
blue violet rather than red violet.
That's what she's here for. Those kind of details.
That's fuzzy stuff, says Lizzie Jane.
And this was very exciting. All right, now turquoise wise, that seems a little. All right, hold on. We got to grab a different bin. I want y'all to know these smell heavenly because we put these little. I don't know where it is, but it's in there somewhere. Patchouli packet things, and everything smells so wonderful.
Well, Wendy, I don't need anything that has a fine point. If I'm going to use glue, I'm going to use a wide brush.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all have seen some of her gluing.
My gluing is awesome.
Okay. Love this. Oh yeah, that's the winner. I know we've got other colors in there. And again, see, we aren't going to obsess about that it is not spot on and only matches the thing. What we're going to do with this is called justification. One of my favorite things to do. Are
you circling that on the hand, Mariah?
No.
You're just going to straight line it?
Do I need more? I might need more. Hey, kitty, no.
I've already he doesn't want me. He wants you.
I know. He loves my love.
You probably smell better and...
Okay. We're going to call this fuchsia that's in there, and then that green color's just, you know, a friend that's visiting. That's our justification. All right, kitty. I know, but today's like my day that I gotta do stuff. I know. Here, you want to sniff that? Don't
It's liquid and smooth. Well, I don't always need liquid and smooth.
Now, we need to...
And it'd probably dry up with me because I would forget to put the lid on.
See? It was a good thing we left this open. We're going to commemorate our fibers.
See, there we go. Aren't you glad you left that little space up there?
And this kitty's making me very nervous.
You don't know what those are anyway, so you couldn't write anything down, but you can glue a piece of them down.
I am. Okay.
Sasquatch hand.
Okay. We're going to commemorate up here.
Oh, has Kitty noticed the yarn?
He did. He's not really like... No. He's now...
He's fine.
Says you are not. I know. Look at that.
Come here, Kitty. Look. This is crappy yarn. Oh, he's in with it.
I don't think he's into that. No. See?
Oh, this smells so good.
I know. That's what I was saying. I'm going to mix a little of this in here just because, you know, I like it and it makes me happy. I wasn't sure if that was the pen or not. I need to put the pen over here. That's what I need to do. Doop, doop, doop. All right.
I'll tell you what, this cat might be old, but he's still fast.
She's playing with the cat. Keeping him busy. Love that. All right, we've got a little bit of fuchsia here. Now, I hope this kind of, you know, sparks some ideas for y'all regarding, like, how to approach the color combo and perhaps even combo it up with some of the other, you know, like Becky's thing. So next month, Becky, what's the... I know she told me yesterday. What's the thing?
Kitty.
Now, do I want that over there? I feel, see, I really want those to be touching somehow. Touching. Or just that piece. Off to the side. I like that. And see, and then this will be our white. I'll do that here in just a second. I like this fuzzy business as well. That's going there too. Swatching that. All right. I love that. The We Are Siamese, if you please. Love that. All right, so this has got all fluffy bits. I'm just gluing and then you hope for the best. That's how to work with that business. And then we're gonna a little dot there. Boom. Need our little boop. That works. Very happy with that. What do y'all think? That's fun. That's fun stuff. Here, and look, see, this is white. But I wanted to show that there's medium there. You know, medium. See, white. Matters. Okay. That off to the side. Got those things going. Now, what I'm thinking here.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm gonna lean that a little bit because I could take this piece off of the side and hit this if I need to, or some that's gonna come out of the things. Because we might need to splice it together or collage it a bit, but overall, I think that's gonna work to our advantage. Then I think what I'm gonna do here is I could even bring in the markers and do some back kind of stuff, and then we put like fluffy stuff over it, or even fluffy stuff over this. What do you think? I like that idea. What are we doing on time? Got 45 minutes. Need to move along.
That didn't last very long, did it?
Because I'm a little worried because we still need to put together the other side.
Well, as long as you're not using wet medium here.
Yeah.
Okay, did you decide color up or color down? You need to put that with the color down. I'm just telling you right now.
You sure? That's gonna make me sad though. I'm not gonna obsess about that. If it runs, so be it.
All right. Well, you know, you've been forewarned.
Yes, we've had the discussion. Everybody's aware of what's happening. We're good.
Yeah, your glue's drying up.
There, see, we'll do it like that. All right. I'm going to trim as I go just so we really know what we...
Hello, Deb. Deb's coming and going. She's got
Deb.
a Zoom call.
This cat. All right. Do I trim those middle ones and get more on there, or are we happy with that? I don't really know. We're going to use the little scissors to get in there and trim that up. See, I really want to do that this side for you guys, but again, I don't want to mess it up with any of this, you know, getting extra glue on it or anything like that.
And, you know, if you knew that you were going to do this at the get-go, you could have had this glued down before you cut your hand out. Yeah. And that would have made it a lot easier to do.
Yeah, at this point, we're just, yeah, we're cutting and cutting and cut. Sticking.
And Sophia's leaving us also.
Okay, bye, Sophia. Thanks for hanging. Those of you that have come in, do say hello in the chat so we can say hello back. Give those thumbsy upsies if you haven't.
Before you toodle-doo off, don't forget.
Yeah, if you're heading out and you hadn't, please do. That. I like this thicker, you know, here's one advantage to something like this that you are going to have to trim around and keep trimming around is that this heavier board,
yes, you know, and the heavier makes it, you can follow the line.
Yes.
Or the edge,
right, because sometimes if it's really thin, you end up like really messing it up because
cutting off more than, I do that all the time.
We do that. That's why we know.
Okay, Shannon Bryant. Yes, you will have to watch the earlier part.
Yes.
Oh, and there she is. There's Tammy from Hawaii.
Hello, Tammy.
Hola.
Aloha.
How do they say?
Aloha.
Aloha.
I knew that's where her brain.
As soon as you said it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Digging that. Now, what I had said before, I think what we're going to do, and if we hate it, we'll do something else. I like this whole idea.
Oh, hello, Anne. She said she misses having a kitty.
Yeah, I really dig Bentley. Now we could kind of follow what we're going to do on the other side by making it look a little drippy. Like that. And later on, I can even come back and put like little shadowing, sort of like I did on my confetti. Want y'all know I'm just trying.
Fuchsia fingers.
Yeah, trying to move fast for you. And I know this is much lighter, but this is kind of the darkest one I have. Oh, is this the darkest one? It really isn't the darkest one, is it? This one's pretty bright. But see, that's what we're talking about as far as like doing those highlights. And by doing that, get that kind of fade going. All right, purple. Okay. I really do love the brush tip.
Okay, bumbling crafter, and I'm assuming you're Patty.
Yes. Patty.
People have said hello. I'm sorry about your headache. I don't know if Tiger Balm would help, but that's what I would try on the temples.
Don't get it near your eye.
Yes, Palace says Tiger Balm. XXXXX. I'm going to have to, oh. Step away here for a moment. I'll be right back.
That. Now I'm kind of hitting some of the paper here, and that's why it's doing that little bleedy out thing there. I'm not gonna worry about that too terribly much. It's funny because, again, with the slicky gesso, it's sticking to, because I have the freezer paper down, which is kind of nice because it's sort of holding it in place. So that, even though it's a little weird, because I'm like, oh, it's not really moving. All right, what do I want to do here? Should I actually hook that purple in? Maybe I will hook that purple in, and then I'll hook that in like that. And we could even bring this in and just... Ooh. It's funny, over the stuff, it's, there's a color difference there. But again, we'll just use the marker to like blend that. No big deal. Or we use our fibers, because I'm going to bring those in a little bit too. I'm going to bring my purple. All right, you want to read chat?
I'm going to read chat. Okay. And Shannon says she loves this idea for the color combo, Mariah.
Thank you. Well, I was like, okay, I really, you know, especially the first of the year, I'd love to be involved. And I just needed the right little thing. And then it was kind of like the hand stuff sort of kept coming around as an idea. And I was like, all right, I think if we mix these two things together, I can do some cool things.
And Rhonda says,
happy about that.
You guys are so good at this kind of freeform art creativity. I overthink everything. Sometimes I overthink too. That's why it takes 8 days.
Ooh, you know what I could do? I could bring this purple across. Thoughts, feelings? I don't know. Well, that can still be done, so we're not gonna.
Yeah, let's think about that a bit.
I'll think about that a little bit.
Because it is going to obliterate your lines.
Yeah.
Wherever the purple goes. I think you need to think that through.
This kitty.
And Eddie says you need to leave the center of the hand as is.
Okay.
I tend to agree with that. Because otherwise, all of that lovely line quality that you've got going there with the frottage is going to be obliterated.
Okay. You're doing on time. Okay.
Do those markers bleed out when you put them really close to each other? I can't see from here.
Not terribly.
Okay.
And you can come back and define those lines better. Like right now, I'm hurrying. Because, we gotta get some things done here, y'all.
Yeah, it is now 11:26.
Yeah.
And Margie agrees with Eddie. Don't cover your frottage.
Okay. So, I will come back and be more obsessive about the things.
Yes, we mustn't be obliterating anything.
Don't y'all worry about that. Now, thoughts and feelings on the. Ooh, maybe what I do is just like do a little cuff. Okay, so we got the purple. I put a little of that on top. And that's not lime green, that's gold. Because metallic is, remember? Y'all remember?
Fluffy cuffs.
Yeah, fluffy cuffs. Like this. What do you think? Little fluffy cuff?
I don't know. I think you need to do the other side first, because you might want to use the fluffy cuffs on the other side. True that. Because really what you're doing right now is you're kind of...
True that.
I don't know.
Yeah. All right, let's, I'm just very pleased with this.
I think it looks pretty cool. You're like this. Hook 'em horns.
Huh. Uh-huh.
Okay. I don't know who that is, but I've heard it before.
Okay. That would be, I think, you, Tate.
Hello, Tina Svanberg. She's here with pinky hands.
All right. Now.
Fluffy cuffs do not leave marks. Oh, Eddie. I don't know what kind of cuffs you're talking about, but we were talking about gloves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at those little swirly dudes.
So remember we started with pink at the top here. Do we want to do the same? Is that what we're feeling?
I don't know. I don't think it matters because it's like,
purple in the middle. What do you think, y'all? Yay? Nay?
I'm for it.
Okay, pink at the top.
That's what Izzy would do.
Let's
I just love how this is coming out. And look, you've got another whole hand.
2.
Oh yeah, because you have 3 pieces of paper. Duh. Eddie was talking about gloves also.
Just so y'all know, Eddie's in charge of the nerve.
Lizzie Jean likes it.
He's the king. Paul's the queen. Take it up with management.
Okay. Oh, I like that idea, Carrie.
Here's a little funny story, and I will post this over in Makers because I feel like that's the right thing to do to, get y'all inspired and let people know that I did participate in not only one, but two of the maker events. Because that's important. Letting y'all know that I'm participating.
Okay.
But the purple outline, I'm going to post a picture of that, and my hand is still a little bit purple today. I sent a picture to Becky.
So, are you talking about this because you read Carrie's comment?
What do you mean?
Should I read it?
Oh, you should read it.
I think you could stamp an abstract line design onto your frottage, a bit like a piece of Indian hand art, e.g. henna.
Ooh.
And I thought that was really brilliant.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking of a design that you could use.
Okay, which is?
I don't know what it's called.
Well,
why would I know what it's called?
I mean, why would she know these things? She just works here.
Why would I know those things? I don't even know when I've written them down on the outside.
I will, again, do some trimming up. Like, this is very... It needs...
And see, and I think that you need to stay with a something swirly.
Something swirly. Okay. But, well, what about, like, trying to... The grid, or do we feel that we have covered grid? So...
Now, that's not my best one. I still have another one in mind.
I like the idea. Oh God, we may go over a little bit today. I'm sorry, because like I'm gonna finish this, and I like what's happening.
And I do have wires. Right? Wires.
Wires, yes. Now y'all see what I did there? That was pretty, genius. That I'm keeping with my glue in the areas.
Now this might be kind of fun, Jazz. But I don't know. I need the other one.
No, I like the other one because it gives us a nod to
it puts lines
grid
in rather than shapes.
Right.
Well, pretty sure it should be in here. Here it is.
Hey, and you know what? There was there's a prompt in the Mariah Elizabeth book about puzzle. This might be puzzle too.
Now here's this also.
I'm good.
Okay, I'm going to hand you these three.
Got a little gluey there, but we'll try to fix that. Okay. Now, y'all just... Okay, well, you can't really see there.
Do you want me to stamp them off on some paper?
This is a big stamp. It's so big. This is Jazz. This is sorry, graffiti. She calls it Jazz. Dancing graffiti. This is one of the Dipsy Doodles. And then this is a PM Artist Studio like signature design. P created it, and I made it into the things that you see.
I call it DNA leaves.
I can't.
Hello, Liz.
Spiral leaves, I think, is what we might call it. Okay. Well, anyway, I gotta glue. And then crap. Got a little distracted with all that. Okay.
Oh, do you want to hand me back my crayons right now?
Why are you so, like, good golly. Like, I'm gonna run off with them or something.
No, but you might leave them over there and that child will appropriate them.
Yes, she will. And then you just don't until we do a mass cleaning. Do you find them?
And I will say, Izzy, why is my Derwent colored watercolor pencil in your can? She will just look at me like,
I don't know.
Is that a rhetorical question? She doesn't know the word rhetorical, but she knows the rhetorical look.
I don't think she might know that word.
She might.
Okay, there we go. All right, I'm happy that y'all got to see that. Because I don't know if it was 100% sure of what I was doing with that.
I think that's just bloody brilliant.
Thank you. We're going to trim up a little bit here because it's looking a little squirrely there.
Dipsy Doodle stamp set. Thank you.
rounding out my fingers. There we go. Ah, see, that looks nice. Oh, that's poopy. We're off a bit. That's okay. Okay, so one of the things we could do actually is to kind of hide these crazy lines. Maybe I come in like this. Oh, I love this idea. Do you love this idea? Yes?
I
No?
don't know yet. I'm waiting for it to show up.
Okay. That. Now, this purple we cannot use for what I'm thinking, but this purple we could. And it, like, goes into, fades from the purple to the fuchsia, which we love. So I could do it like halvesy.
Yeah, I mean, you should do your signature swirl.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of laying it out in the areas, and then I'll glue along there and do the thing.
Okie dokie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this one first. And I'm going to do the bottom here on this so it hides this right here. I don't know if y'all noticed that. I could just trim it.
Bye, Miriam.
Bye, Miriam. Thanks for hanging.
She has a headache, too.
Well, she's been traveling. I'm just going to cut that off. If it sticks out, cut it off.
Yeah, my philosophy in life.
Yeah, that's applicable to things that annoy you.
Mm-hmm.
It was visually sticking out.
Now you're making real jazz hands.
Yeah. Okay.
Bye, Miriam.
I'm going to... Do I remove that? Can we just stick with that? Perhaps. Yeah.
I think where the bump is, there it would be a great place for a swirl. What are you doing?
Well, I was taking the other stuff off, but I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. What are you saying? Oh, a swirl inside like the... Oh, in here?
Yeah, where the bump is.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I really wish I had the... I need my pointy, tippy thing, but it's clogged.
The tippy thing's clogged?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. It didn't get soaked?
Okay. Well, I don't want this because I don't want that. That I can't. That doesn't go with our thing. So, all right.
Mama Juju says hi, y'all, from the back 40.
Okay. Y'all, this is one of my most favorite things to do. Okay, I need...
Yes, Rhonda says Mariah's signature swirl. I can swirl too, but mine's slightly, sides gets kind of wonky, and I have tried it. It wasn't very satisfactory, and a lot of times I will make my little glue thing, and then I'll drag some part through the glue, and it just kind of disperses heather and yon, and yeah, it's not pretty.
Pokey tool, y'all. I mean, you just cannot express the many uses of a pokey tool.
Brandy Bellart says she doesn't have that kind of patience. I'm with you too. I don't either. I just, either that or, the glue dries before I get it on there because I have to pull it up 15 times.
Hey,
Lindsay said she can't do without a pokey tool also.
This is a skill. This is this is practice. I wasn't always this good or fast at it. And sometimes depending on your yarn, your fibers, that also equals, your success rate.
Liz Jean's hanging in here with us.
All right.
She said if it wasn't for PM Art Studio Live, she'd probably be sleeping.
No. Well, y'all can always watch on replay.
You can always, and we
it's blowing
honor
bubbles.
the replay just as much as the live.
We do.
As long as you thumbsies, upsies, and comment.
Like, subscribe, and do all that YouTubey business that you do.
Thanks, Eddie. That's really nice. And this also, I'm going to, I'm glad that you're doing this now, because what I really want to find is I want to find it's that, and I can't tell you who made it, Mariah, but it was the, duck mowing.
That would be Joni.
Joni. Well, she hasn't showed up today. Mark's still here. He just hasn't been chatting.
Hey, Mark.
Okay. That has a neat swirl in it that's kind of replicates your...
I know, but I want to do the grid. Oh, sugar biscuits. Okay, we're going to do the grid next. Okay.
1141.
Sort of effed up, because I got an idea about that, and hopefully we're going to be able to stay on track with that. Boop, 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 ba-doop. Oh, come on, you. He-Man. There we go.
Now, do I need to wipe those scissors up? Do you have glue on them?
That was one of those judgy asks. Okay.
Wow, Cheryl says, remind me again how to y'all pee on the lightning bolt. Remember, that's over on Facebook.
Yeah, you got a messenger.
Yes, at the top of the page.
Little chatty thing that you do on the Facebook.
I haven't checked that lately, but I will do so at the end of this stream.
All right.
And I might have to get back to you later, because I do have a Zoom call at 1.
All right, what I want to do here, is, now y'all tell me, I think it could actually be done over here, might be more interesting. I want to do gold embossed, because we haven't brought in metallic quite yet.
Do you want me to?
I love how this has dried. Now, there's going to be some areas that I need to go back into, but I love how this is darker on top of the Swedish tracing paper area, because see, I went over it. And to me, that looks more painterly anyway, you know? And see, I'm going to come back and do like boop, 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 boop.
And Webb says the hand should be a cover for a book.
Oh. Well, it's going to go into the thing. thing. And see what my
Lizzie Jean, that is certainly another way that you could do that, because it would have more impact, but I think Mariah wanted it kind of to disappear ever so slightly.
What's this?
The reason you did the turquoise on turquoise is because you didn't want it to be a dominant feature. You wanted it to be something that was discovered tactually after you looked at it.
I'm trying to do two things. And that was a really good question.
Yeah.
Because I think it comes up so often with the color combo that it's like, oh, I don't have that paint, or I don't have that color. And I really wanted to drive it home that the color part is a suggestion. It's get close. Because it's more about the exercise itself of you going, okay, well, what do I have? Well, see, look at all the things I had that I'm excited about. Now, the gold and the silver and stuff, we're going to bring that here in just a second. I didn't do it exactly with the markers, but this was, again, just more visual representation of, hey, here are the things that you're supposed to challenge yourself with. Yourself. You. and what you have on hand. This just makes me so flippin' giddy. I just like this hits so many things for me. It's like a swatch thing. It's like I have accomplished a challenge. It's a lot of things. But I like the idea of putting the same colors with the colors because that really drives that whole idea home. That it didn't have to be exact.
And Brandy Bellart said same thing. They said her turquoise was a little too blue, but she used it anyway.
There you go.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Or, in a way to challenge you, if you are more particular and you have more paint colors or markers or whatever, and you can mix the color, that in itself is a challenge too.
Patricia wants to know, where did you get the Maker's Color Combo card?
So that should be listed. You should be able to find the picture, or it's an image on the listing over there in Makers. So whenever I think Paula, or also you can get it on. That's where you need to get it.
Yeah.
Because I was just thinking, I have this particular one as sort of an example on the listing on our website for people to read about what the whole color challenge is about. Or they don't like using the word challenge, right? So,
yeah, and Eddie says call it your inspiration board.
Exercise. It's more of an exercise than it should be considered a challenge. I'm just so pleased with that. Okay. 10 minutes. Gold. Look at that. I found it over there. Remember, y'all, I'd lost it because it fell out onto the floor. I found it. Very excited.
And I vacuumed, so I probably shoved it back under.
Okay.
Further.
So here's what we have to decide. Do we stamp this on here? Or do we stamp this on here? Personally, I think this is kind of the way to go. Like, if I could go up, boop, and a boop, and maybe up the finger. I'll wait for Eddie and Becky and Darcy to have chuckles at that one.
Yeah, you can do a...
Okay, so what are your thoughts?
Jerry Garcia there.
This side, or that kind of thought over on this side, but we're still going to do our little...
I think you should leave the side that already has the stuff there alone. And I think you should go to the plain side, because I think it's going to show up more better.
Okay, I like that idea too. Okay. Ooh, the other thing is I could be more subtle about it and just do it over the pink on the tips.
You could do that Tambien. I mean, why not do it on both sides?
Okay, so middle. So middle and both sides?
I think so. Gosh, it's like it's carrying over.
Okay, I like this. And we're creating more grid, but also a more organic grid. All right, this is just the clear. I know this doesn't look clear because this is the one that's tainted. I have one for,
And I didn't do that because I don't ever do this.
Yeah.
If WA is involved, I don't do it.
Okay. Are we going to go in sections? I think we're going to have to go in sections. Okay. See, there was a little ink on that, but that's okay because we're going to put gold down. So hopefully we'll see. I mean, we're taking chances here, y'all. And if it sucks and we're not happy with this, I can redo this situation and glue it on top. There you go. See? Plan B.
I think you should always have plan B in the wings before you start with A.
Oh, and I missed some up at the top there. Look at me. It's kind of nice when it's not clear. Totally clear, Clearly.
Clearly.
Running my sleeve through the gravy here.
That seems like kind of a dull gold, but you know it could work because it is a little bit darker gold.
Well, it remember it shines up when we're walling it. Okay, let's see what we get here. We shall continue on. I'm a little sad that I didn't get it closer to the edge, but we'll deal with that here in a second too. Dig it. Okay. Move on. Moving along, y'all.
Did you put it into the technology place?
Oh, yes. Sorry. See? Ooh. Now, I think what I'm going to try to do here, because that kind of blobbied out on me. I don't know. We're just going to have to go with it. Nope. I want that, like that.
Well, as Eugene says, it looks like a bound baby.
A bound baby, huh?
Be careful about wiggling it. That's why you have that kind of fat line. Rhonda says it looks great.
Okay, doing this on this hand thing is tricky business.
I think you need a bigger underneath paper.
Well, yeah, you aren't wrong, but you know, I'm dealing with things here, lady.
Okay.
Should I go with this? I'm just gonna stick with the small business here, and I'm gonna connect that up.
Yeah, there's nothing like woofing that stuff all over the place.
Okay. Boo, boo, boo. Go down.
You want another paper there, honey?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
One of the things I absolutely love about this design is that you can turn it and connect it and do what I have done here.
Bye, Lindsay.
I just think that's so cool. Okay. Get this.
It's almost like a jeweled one of those bracelets.
Oh, yes. Or even like Mindy.
Yes.
It's got a Mindy feel to it.
But sometimes they wear those gold bracelets that go up their finger, and then they have chains that wrap around their wrists.
I love that. I really do. So many levels. I love that. Woo woo. Oh man. I just think that that is super cool. And here's what we will do.
What you doing?
Rather than taking a chance of trying to, you know, match it up at the bottom or whatever.
Oh, you're just gonna.
That way it's not just floating there, you know?
Absolutely. And I do think that that was a really good choice in because the line width in that sort of is only slightly larger than the gauze lines. Nice.
Just so that way there's enough of this that you go, oh, well, that isn't it. Because it is different. It's a different gold. But now there's enough of it there that it makes sense. And we'll just bring that up through. Follow that line. And there we go. Now that doesn't look so weird. Oh, that just makes me so happy.
Cool.
All right, well, we're going to call it
11:56.
I will come back in. I'm going to put the other colors and do the, rounded. I'm going to clean up edges. I will, fill in, like, I don't like that you can see the white areas in there. That's got to be fixed. But overall, I am quite pleased. And then eventually what will happen is the hand will hold. I may have to work on this tonight because I'm pretty pumped about it. I might even put this on the back side so you have the prompt, and then I'm going to...
I think that you need to make a pocket so they can both fit in there.
Well, the hand was going to be the thing, and I was going to maybe hinge it. But you think it should just come off?
I think it could come off so that you can look at it.
Or just create a pocket.
Hold it. Yes, create a pocket.
Okay, well, this could be my little... I could create the pocket and then create handprints. Place your handprints here. Okay.
And that could go on the pocket.
Yeah. But there we go.
Lizzie Jean says it looks very cool. Paula says it's cool.
Okay, oh, we got to do our picture.
Eddie says it's a classic.
Thanks, Eddie. I love it. All right. Gonna put that up there. Hold that with that, maybe.
You're gonna hold some of your things in your hand.
My markers.
Maybe. Oh, that's good.
Little crayon die. Maybe we'll see what I can hold in my hands here.
Just grab a handful of them.
Okay.
Don't forget one of those crayons.
Yeah, I know you're real worried about your.
Then I want them back right away.
Right. Crayon situation. Whoop. One's on the floor. Okay. Okay. I'm going to show the markers over there. I'll flip this, but I don't know if that's going to... I want to be able to crop this out a little bit. My bangs look weird. There we go. Y'all, I know it may seem weird that I'm hanging out here long, but as the person who has to grab the screen grab at the right time, a little extra time that I give myself, it's much appreciated, Mariah. All right, guys, we'll be back here tomorrow. P will be back on camera doing whatever thing she's going to be doing. I am going to help her with a little bit of heat embossing and other thing. Oh,
we're going to get to that today, but it just didn't happen, so we'll do it tomorrow.
All righty, my arty friends. Until then, I love you like a long haul.
Adios! Scene.